Hello and welcome back, it's B-Ball Joe, and you're watching Transport Fever 2. Today, we go north. Today, we will look at the northern part of our map. We haven't done that in a while. While you were away, I just checked on a couple lines and made sure that the rates are doing well. I did have to sell one of our express trains. It was losing us 10 million a year, and that wasn't working. It's losing us a little bit. We can take it, but really, we don't have that much money to lose right now. But today, we're going to do something not passenger related. We're adding a new train line for the Knutsford food processing plant going through the mountains to Budley. And we have two cities that demand food right here. And if we start this train route here, I think Knutsford could be an awesome hub. There could be a harbor here, there will be a train station here for goods and passengers, and maybe even an airport somewhere between Woodstock and Knutsford. To me that sounds kind of exciting, to you maybe more like, why would you do that? But that kind of, I like that. Then we have a triple route that could go from Knutsford to Budley down to Stocksbridge, and we can have another one from Budley to Rowley to Newport, plus another route from Knutsford to Woodstock to Pontarac. And if everything just connects up here, maybe, just maybe, I won't even connect to Berkeley with a train. But maybe I will connect to Berkeley with a train. I haven't decided yet. But maybe this upper part here, including Goo, let's call it Goo. It's just going to stick around, just isolate it here. And we will connect with, well, maybe I'll add a long goods train eventually if that's required. The plans later on are also kind of neat to do everything we need to do, so let's see what happens. Let's get started first. Obviously, the first thing, here's a mountain, there's a valley. We have to go from the mountain to the valley. I wish I could say this is the first time that happened, but it isn't. After the mountain, we have to take the food all the way back to Budley, and yeah, well then, you know, just use it. Do something with it. Actually, maybe I make the food train go through here and make a little Y junction that goes to Budley, so I have no, I want the train going from Budley through Rowley to Newport, and from Knutsford through Rowley to Stocksbridge, so that Rowley is like a star point for everything to come together. I think that's better for efficiency, and what should hopefully allow us to have bigger trains. So we are going to connect our goods line up the mountain, probably around here, through this valley, down to Rowley. Let's get started. Well, I'm assuming you think that I probably posted videos pretty regularly, but to be fair, I haven't played in almost a week. I had a couple videos already lined up, and I thought it's probably a good time to just run those. And I actually like the videos. I wasn't sure about the Autobahn video, but I think a few people watched it. Not everyone's watched it by far. It is, in the end, just building road. Very, well, it's not very, it stays the same. There's no surprises. It's either working or it isn't working. So that happened there. You're connecting, but you're looking a little funky here. Let's just try this. Crowflies. What is our crowfly path? Should I do 120 for this one? Old? I think we can stick with this for now. Most likely I want to put a diesel on here anyways. Anyways, I was recording and just in real life stuff just never lined up the way I was thinking. I would start recording something, I would start streaming something, and then I had to stop, do something else. Which is totally fine. I think this is still just a hobby. A hobby, not a huppy. A huppy is, I don't even know, is a huppy a thing? I highly doubt a huppy is a thing. So, yeah, normal things came up and I just had to arrange my time differently. Which honestly is not a problem at all. Can we make this look a little prettier? There are priorities, and video games is not a priority. I think that's a good rule of thumb. Game. Almost did the I'm gonna crash dance. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna get a better route. Let's just... We can just agree on that. So, there's that. Let's connect this one. So yeah, that happened. I didn't stream, I think, at all. I tried to stream once, and then I had to stop, and yeah. I was able to record one of the... I call it labs, or how-to series. I hope that helps someone. I thought it was super interesting. Someone asked that on Steam. And I thought the way I was able to record it and what I got out of it was pretty informative, at least for me. I didn't expect those results. So that was neat, I found. But your mileage may vary. I did this wrong. I'm seeing that I kind of want to go to the right instead of through this mountain that's right behind this. Sadly, when you build this, it always tends to put these really tiny rail pieces where you don't want them. So this is always regrettable when you do this and you do it wrong. Okay, that's better. We want to go kind of like straight shot out here. Let's fix this too. This will just be a single branch that comes off where we are. Hello, autosave. Didn't know I needed you, but I'm sure I did. Yeah, just like this. Nice little swing. Let's drive by the road for a little while. And just wait for autosave to be done with being autosave. Since we aren't watching anything right now, I am running at triple speed. We will buy a lot of trains, and hopefully very soon we will buy some planes. And all of that is not cheap. I know, surprising, but planes and trains are not cheap. What do we have here? Wait. No. Can we get like a tunnel or something? Nice cheeky tunnel here? That's... I always want to say that, and I always feel like I'm stealing the person that is using that description a lot. Just a thing, but... I don't know. It's a word. And it's a cool word, and it's a very appropriate word for what we're doing here, so I think saying cheeky tunnel may be okay. You may disagree, and you probably know who I'm talking about, but yeah. I mean, I like him. I like his videos. I watch 95% of his videos, so yeah, maybe it's okay to use some of his jokes. Okay, speaking of joke, look at this. We are still 8 million feet in the air. Is this an air bridge? Is that what this is called? Or was that something different from World War II? I think it was something different. Alright, so we have to be more clever in getting down from this elevation. I'm not really sure how, because I guess we're not going full steam downhill. But even at full steam downhill, we're just floating around here. There's just not an easy route on this map. I just can't catch a break. Let's try something a little different. Give me... Where are we going after this? Stocksbridge. Yeah, more downhill. Great. That's what we need. Yep, give me a little uphill here. And I want to see where we can come out. Can't come out. Can't come out. Well, technically... we can come out somewhere here. Man, I can't say I feel good about this putting... Look at this tunnel. It just goes straight through everything. But realistically, that's probably how you build it. You probably keep the the grade a little smaller for a train. I think it's only supposed to be 2% grade on a train. Otherwise, there's too much slip, or you're not going to get up a hill, or you have to have too much power to move anything. So, this goes downhill too. I wonder if I can cut around here and just cut through the mountain last second and just split my line here, so one still goes to Budley and one goes to Raleigh. Let's try that. Let's try that. All that means there's not going to be a cheeky tunnel, but cheeky tunnel's not something that I made up anyway. So yeah, there you go. Is that karma? No, it's probably just real life. So if we're going to take a slight left over there, I think we just keep going straight a little longer. Maybe till here. Yeah. Let's get one quick tunnel. Wrong button. And then after the tunnel, we take a light turn. I would like to go 120. If this could be a tunnel, that'd be cool, but can't have everything. And I think we should have already started going downhill. Because that's a big embankment. Where's the town? Where's the city? There. Yeah. I want to start going downhill here. So we're not going to match up with the street, and the street may even have to be sacrificed. Yes, let's use that. Sacrificed. Yeah, let's go full steam downhill. I don't love it, but I don't really think we have a serious choice here. Luckily, this will be a relatively long line. I don't mind having a little bridge here. I actually like these, but they only go 90, so that's not helping our cause. No. See, all of these don't have real bridge pillars, and that kind of turns me off. That one doesn't look like it fits. I really like these. Is that a girder bridge? I do like those. This one is just too big for what we're doing. This one just looks too modern. What is this? Closer together. No. There's better places for this. I think this one is maybe my favorite. What's this? Oh, no. Nothing. It is a nothing bridge. And this green, I think this green is fine. There's nothing wrong with this green. Yeah, let's go with that. And I think we are where we need to go. Which is really all we need. Yeah, let's put another... Ooh, can we space out the pillars a little better? I don't love the pillars, but it fits a lot better there. We still have a long tunnel. I don't think there's any real way around that, but here we go. Let's double track that to make sure everything is working. And let's double track it in a way that's actually double tracked at the right location. And then we are here. Ideally, we can use this for the passengers too. Maybe I upgrade to high speed soon. Maybe I won't. Maybe we can come off here without making it look too hideous. I don't want to have a slow exit if I can avoid it, but let's see. 86. What are you? Yeah, there you go. 86 is not quite what I had in mind. 120 would be amazing. 110. Okay, if you insist. We'll do that. I'll try to shorten that out a little bit, then start here again and see if we can go a little faster. Yeah, I think this looks okay so far. Let's give it a little more of this. Yeah. This okay. And we're gonna just hop onto this mountain over here, and then we skirt down for the rest of the way. Why? This started to look funky. Why is that looking funky? Don't look funky, please. Just look normal. Does this make it better? What is this doing? Don't be ugly. We know exactly how we want this to look. Huh. Just not look there. Just not look there for a little while. I think that will help. Okay. This one will have to happen later on, because we have to finish the food line that we started earlier. You could say we may split our food line to deliver to A and B, but we only require such a small amount that that's really not worth it. So this one is doing 27 and 24. Yeah. Even when they're bigger and when they have more people coming in, we will not be able to justify a train going everywhere. But yeah, this is kind of totally where I want it to be. I think this will work. There's a train. That is the next place where I want to go. I think I would want to go through here. So let's buy a station that can allow us that. The road is gonna move. It's just, that's how it is. I picked the wrong tracks, but I'm not too bothered by that right now. Oh, I thought we were good. Okay. Pick the station again. Pick no high-speed tracks and move it a little further up here. Hi, autosave. Don't know if I need you yet. Possibly, but maybe not. Yeah, so let's put this in. I think that's where we were. I just had a 20-minute break in there, which is why the money went up to almost 300 million, if you were wondering. So, yeah, I'm back for now. What do we do here? No. Gosh, that is a steep thing. Use the same. Why is it not as steep over here? Hey, instead of being so steep outside the tunnel, how about we back up the tunnel a little bit? Come on, there we go. If we back up the tunnel a little bit, we should be able to do more steepness in the tunnel. Let me delete the tunnel, please. Don't. There we go. Yep. Back it up. Back it up. Yeah, I think, yeah, this maybe, let's see how that compares to the bridge that was already there. Yeah, so we put this in here. I think I'm going to smooth that out a little bit. That shouldn't be a big problem. And let's connect the other piece to the tunnel. Where's the other side? There we go. And now we've got another cheeky tunnel in there. We are clearly a lot lower than we were before, which is all we cared about. Yeah, let's make this not ugly. Evenification. Thanks, dog. I needed that shake. Yeah, smooth. Smooth. I still have all these tracks. I don't know what they are. I don't know where they come from. But that's not something to figure out today. We're almost at the point where we can add autosave. You just had like 20 minutes to do whatever you needed to do, maybe even more, and now you're showing up? Really? That seems unnecessary. I mean, thanks autosave, thanks for showing up, because we're probably going to crash again in a couple minutes. Tastes like a health tea. Something that my mom would make for me when I was younger. Just, oh, you have a cold, here, have some tea. Not saying it didn't work. Not saying that at all, and I still like to have tea. It's just a little funny that, oh, you're sick. Here, have some herbs. They will make you better. Again, she wasn't wrong. Totally worked. And I am clearly still alive today, so can't have been that bad, but it's still funny. Living in a world where people say, oh yeah, just drink the herbs and you will be healed. I just think there's a place and time for those. But my kids are sick, they most likely get medicine. That's all I'm saying. Oh, come on, game. You don't be all laggy up here. I know there's a couple trees around, but there really shouldn't be a big reason for you to not... I put that in the wrong place. Nope. There. Oh, speaking of lagging, I am fully planning on buying a new computer. I really am. Not just for streaming. I was thinking about getting a new computer for a while. Just because doing the things that I want to do on a laptop is not, let's say, ideal. It works. Obviously, I'm able to do it, which is a lot more than some people can say, but man, there's a lot of trees in this area. I should just get an asset brush and get rid of half of them. Yeah, obviously I can do it, and that's a good thing. It's just, I would like to do a little more, a little better, and maybe make it look generally nicer looking for everyone that wants to watch any of these videos. So if I can, I will upgrade. So I asked my friend, hey, look at this thing, build your own PC thing. What do you think of it? He's like, oh yeah, it looks great, but you should really do that new graphics card that people are buying and you can't buy anywhere. You probably know what I'm talking about. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. So now I'm obsessed with looking for that graphics card that you can't buy anywhere, but that's double as good as the graphics card that currently is in the build that I set up, or that I picked. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that. When that graphics card comes out, I guess I will have a new computer. But until then, it's a laptop, which means all this forest will add a little more lag than what we want. You know what? I think I'm gonna put a new depot here. I think my conscience can do that. We're gonna put 2 in, just like we did on the other side. 2 British. I would like to do this one. It just... Oh, Catanary. There it is. That's the one that I wanted. And then we can do something of prettification here later on. I'm not too hung up on that. But the thing with these... with this depot... Oh, by the way, talking about depot. If you play Transport Fever and you call a station a depot, you need to have a hard look at yourself. I see it so much that people call it a depot, and honestly, I get that some languages call that and English not, but English is not my first language. I'm not calling it a depot, I'm calling it exactly what it's translated in from the German manufacturer of this game, and it is a station. Call it a station. That's what it's called in the game. If you call it a depot, this is a depot. This thing right here, that's a depot. If it's a depot, it's a depot. If it's a station, it's a station. It's as simple as that. There's nothing... Why does this not fit? There's nothing complicated about it. Just use the words that the dictionary uses to describe something so everyone knows what you are talking about. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's a very... Maybe it sounds a little harsh as a point, but I don't think it's very hard to use the words that are designed to convey what someone is trying to explain to someone else, instead of using gibberish. Yes, calling a train depot or calling a train station a depot may not be gibberish, but if you're not using the right word, what is it? I mean, what do you guys think? Am I too harsh? Am I fair? I don't know. I feel like I'm fair. Maybe I'm not. Aw, this thing is just too far out. Yeah, that's it. What happened here? Who built this? Who laid this piece of rail? Yes, I know, that was me, and I did a terrible job. Shouldn't have been hired for this job at all, but here we are. So when the game puts in these factories or whatever it puts in, they always come out a little funky, and I feel like there should be a more appropriate way to set that up. But what do I know? Yeah, I know, I put 2 of those signals on the same side, just because this is a train depot, and yeah, that's how I want that to work. There's one, let's put one in the middle. Cool. Okay, now we have a train depot, and this still looks terrible. I don't know if it looks much better. We're not going to add any forest here, because adding a tree gun to an area that has trees everywhere, you get the point, is not a smart idea in a game where every tree counts. Not talking about being a tree hugger or not. There's nothing wrong with being a tree hugger. Trees are very important. I like oxygen. Oxygen is a great thing. Let's have more oxygen. Absolutely. But this map has too many trees. I set it up to have just a small amount of trees. Want a smaller amount of trees. I don't remember if I did smallest or none. But it has a lot more trees than I expected it to have when I set this up. Well, what was that? Was it a bear? What are you? Are you a fox? Something mysterious. Let's slow you down. You're a fox. I can't get any closer, but you're definitely a fox. Hey, fox. Why are you something mysterious? It's sitting down. I clicked on it and sat down. It's a fox. It tells me right there. And it's... Okay. Ah, we got a fox. What's this? A rock. Yep, that's a rock. Nothing to see there. Rocks are not that cool. Alright. We have this thing set up. We have 200 items to transport from there, and this one expects 200 items. Perfect. Let's make a train line that goes from A to B. Okay. A, B. I want you to wait until you're full, unlimited. You are... food? Grain, supply, 1. I'm assuming there will be more here. Maybe this is the only 2 that need food, and then we don't need anything extra. But look, there's another farm over there where we could get stuff from. So that's almost set up. Now number 2 will be from here to there. This will be ROR for Rowley Ridges. Apparently that's what we used. Food distribution. Because we're going to take it to Rowley and to Butley. 2 sister towns, twin towns, brother towns, towns that are close to each other. Alright, here we will buy the vehicle. I did click that and then nothing happened. 140, this may become our food train. Very possible. These are all, I think, the same. What else do we have? I don't think we can justify using that one. What's this? Same locomotive we just looked at. Ooh, the Russian. Maybe the Russian. 1236 does not feel bad. You don't do food. I mean, grain. You do grain, but we just used a lot of you guys. So it's not... This one does grain and food. This one does grain and food. Now, this could obviously... We could think about... I mean, think about it. We could say, well, we're going to take one of these. It would go through here, like as a big train, and it takes food one way. Sorry, it takes grain one way, food the long way, and then has all this path up here with nothing. Or we still use as many trains as we have. Let's see, what's our... No, we're going to have two train lines here because this is almost the as crow fly distance. So we should make enough money on that we don't have to worry about it. Let's see again. Where's my train? Here. Yes. But these are Americans. We don't have American diesel. Oh, we do have American diesel, but these are way too big. These are humongous ones, almost 5,000 kilowatts. Can't handle that. The TM, is this? Soviet shunting. Yeah, so the only... Man, I would like an SD40 just about now. That feels like the right train for this job. These Union Pacific ones are just too big. I'm not able to fill up their capacity. There's a class 1011, but it's so weak. 736, you need like 5 of them to pull anything. All of these are the same. This one, that's a German one. 140 is a little fast. 883, yeah, it's just a shunter. It's not really going to do what we need it to do. This one is 1236. Let's see how many wagons we can get on there. The long gondolas cannot do food. Come on. I think this is the appropriate region. 72. I really don't know what we need here. This much? 15 million? Let's see what that gets us. Food grain supply 1. Very good. Food grain supply 1, 295. You can move 200. You are too full. So you, manage vehicle, update, click the food grain, take 1 away. 258. Take 2 away. Stay open. 221. Yep, I can live with that. Let's see how a Russian looks. Make it double speed. Hey, our first new train in this episode. And the aquarium light behind me turned off. But who worries about that, right? Pretty short train. That's cool. Don't click the wrong... Stop clicking the wrong buttons, please. Okay, the next one will be our food train. I would love to use... I do want to use these boxcars, but they're just not really appropriate. This one can do food and goods. 120, but we're already using it. So I would like to use one of these. The problem is we're only going to be able to put like 2, maybe 3 of those on the train, and that wouldn't be fun. What's this? Do you do food? No, you do grains. You do food. We're using you. Excuse me. On the other side already. Grain, gondolas. I don't feel like we have a lot of options, but I would like to go 120 if possible. These are neat. They have 2 compartments. I actually like these. Let's give me a couple of these, couple of those, couple of those. You can go 100. What do we have for that? This one can go 100, and you are mediocre. There's a lot of hills. I'm not opposed to this at all. Food delivery. Let's see what you got. Nope, go away. Click this one, click. Food distribution, 95. That's higher than what we need. We need 50 or 60, so let's take 1 away, 1 of this away, you're still good. What's your rate? 63. That's good. German train, German wagons. Just how we like it. There it goes. Bye, train. You remember last time when I did this and I didn't set up any distribution? Yeah, let's not do that again. That was just silly. Right here seems pretty appropriate. I am sure this will turn into a piece of road very soon, but let's just help it a little bit. Why not? Let's do the Geodis. Geo. Can I? No, that'd be silly to put it there. Oh. This was maybe just ported from TPF1, because you see that the goods station, the train station, is not actually highlighted, which makes me a little nervous, but not a lot nervous. So there's one. Oh good, there's a road already going out to this town, to Budley. Budley, you're next. Good. Distribution, setup. 1. This is wait till fall, forever. You are RR, food, delivery. That's not how we spell any of this. Food, delivery, RAR. The next one is wait till fall, forever. Food, delivery, bud. Very good. Do we have a depot, road depot here? I don't see one. So, no problem. Oh, I thought I had the new depot already set up, but I guess it's not time for the new depot yet. Yeah, I like this being a little closer to the truck stop station thing. This one will be totally enough for the first. So, food delivery roar. The next one I would like a little bigger. Probably want... Ooh. Ah. Oh, DHL? Yeah. DHL delivers these. I don't know. 3? Probably too much. Go. Food delivery, bud. How? Oh, did you go out this way? Did I not set you up right? I've been doing this a lot there. I didn't set these lines up right, so... If you saw that, you probably screamed at the screen. We're like, hey, no, wait, what are you doing? Yeah, I was just doing it wrong. How many terminals do we have here? We have 3. I would like... You to go to 3, maybe? I don't know which one's better. I think this one will be better on 2. And we'll see how it goes. Just, why are you flipping around there? That seems like a silly place. And that is all for today. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know how the YouTube works, so click all the buttons if you want to come back. And bye!